Hello, welcome to A-Level Physics and Mathematics. In this episode, we are going to break down an exercise from grade 12 book. So basically, this is an exercise from a moment of inertia, and then it says that a disk with a moment of inertia of 2 kilogram meter square changes its angular speed from 3 rad per second to 8 rad per second with uh, with a net torque of 50 Newton meter. Okay, and then it says that how long does it take to change this angular speed? Basically, it's angular velocity or angular speed. So that is what we are going to talk about. So before that, could you please like, share, and then subscribe this video? Please like Yaragashtorala or subscribe Yaragashtorala main channel. Subscribe Argo maybe within the next couple of days. Could you please help me to get 1K subscriber? So let's proceed with an exercise. So we have 20, we have basically it's a cylinder, cylindrical disc, right? This is a disc. So let's say this is a disc. Okay, this is a kind of cylindrical disc. Assume this is a cylindrical disc, okay, with radius r. Let's say this is radius r, and then the cylinder have a mass m, okay. Now we have inertia, right, which is basically I is equal to, as you know from previous class, moment of inertia for a cylindrical rigid body is equal to a mass of a cylindrical rigid body multiplied with radius r square. Okay, so this guy is over here. So let's break down to find out the uh, time. So what we can do is, let's have a given term first. So a given term is, like I said, we have moment of inertia, right, which is I is equal to 2 kilogram meter square, right? And then we have initial angular speed, which is equal to initial angular speed is equal to 3 rad per second. Okay, 3 rad per second, as well as we have a uh, final angular speed, right, which is equal to 8 rad per second. Okay, 8 rad per second, and then uh, also what a net torque, right, which is equal to net torque is equal to 50 Newton meter, right? 50 Newton meter. That is a given parameter that will help you to find out the time to change the angular speed from 3 rad per second to 8 rad per second. So the required term is time taken, okay, which is equal to question mark. So this is a important parameter that you need to understand. Now, what we can do is we need to find out a couple of terms before calculate the time taken. By the way, I believe you are familiar with this term. How long does it take, or how long means basically speed, or how long, let's say, how long, okay? How long means time taken, which indicates time taken, as well as how fast, okay? Let's say how fast is speed, okay? How fast is speed or velocity. You can say how far is also a displacement or a distance of any object or moving object. So these are, I just want to let you know those terms. So like I said before, calculate the time taken, we need to find out some essential parameter or some essential term to find out before calculate the time, because we cannot find out the time directly. So now what we can do is, according to Newton second laws of motion, we can calculate that torque is equal to, as you know, a moment of inertia multiplied with an angular acceleration, right? This is an angular acceleration. So we have moment of inertia as well as torque. So, or basically a net torque. So, which is equal to, the torque is equal to 15 Newton, right? 50 Newton meter, which is equal to inertia of the cylindrical disc is equal to 2 kg, right? 2 kg m square. Okay, that is it, and then multiplied with angular acceleration. Okay, that's an angular acceleration of cylindrical or rotating object. Basically, it's a disk. So now we can calculate. You can divide it, or you can divide basically this guy with 2 over 2 k um, square, right? So this term we can cancel this guy. Then we can get the angular acceleration is equal to 25, right? 25 is supposed to be 25 rad per second square. Okay, that is what you can get. Now, using this is from Newton's second law of motion. Okay, from Newton's second law of motion. Okay, Newton second laws. Okay, this is from Newton second law, and then using a kinematics equation, now we can be able to find out the time taken to change the speed from 3 rad per second to 8 rad per second. Okay, now as you know that from like I said from from the kinematics equation, we can find out the final angular velocity using initial angular velocity plus angular acceleration time, right? This is a kinematics equation. Okay, everyone should be familiar with this. Now, using this, you can just plug each parameter or each term in this given formula. So now what we can do is we have a final velocity or final angular velocity which is equal to 8 rad per second, which is equal to initial angular velocity is equal to 3, right? 3 rad per second multiplied by what's the next term? It's not multiplication, it's a plus, right? Supposed to be, it's a plus, and then plus with angular acceleration multiplied with time taken. Okay, angular acceleration is over here, which is equal to 25, right? 25 rad per second square multiplied with time taken. Okay, this is what we are going to find out. Okay, now you can just collect the like term. You can move this guy to over here. You will get 5 rad, right? If you can move, or basically what you can do is 8 rad per second, right? 8 rad. I'm sorry, guys. 8 8 rad per second minus 3 rad per second. Okay, rad per second. This is very basic calculation. Okay, which is equal to with 25 rad per second square. I mean rad per second square multiplied with time. Okay, that is what we can do. And then this guy is 5, right? 5 rad per second is equal to 25 rad per second square. We have a per second square over here, per second square multiplied with time. Okay, now you can divide both sides with divided both sides with 25. Okay, to 25 and rad per second square over 25 rad per second square, right? So now we left with the time taken. Also time is equal to, so let me write over here, t is equal to, you will get 0.0.2 second. That is what you can get. That is how this is how long does it take. Basically, it will take 0.2 seconds to change the angular velocity or angular speed from 3 rad per second to 8 rad per second. So that is all for this session. So let me know if you have any question. I'm happy to reply for you guys. You can feel free to put your question in the comment section so that I will reply for you guys. And then, like I said, please like, subscribe, and then share this video. That will help me a lot. And then, yeah, that's all for today. Like I said, thanks so much for watching this episode, and then have a good day. Thanks so. Goodbye.